Hello, 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 and welcome back everyone to Hardcore in Middle-earth, our One Life hardcore character in Lord of the Rings Online on max landscape difficulty. We're back. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me open up my chats and see. Hello, King of the Noobs. How you going? Got the text-to-speech working for LOTRO. That's cool. Nice. Grats on that. Yeah, I did see about that and just paid for the monthly subscription so I can use Legendary service. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Definitely. As a new player, like, we've been kind of around this a bit in a way, but I definitely would suggest playing on the normal servers if you really want to get into it, but the Legendary servers are great. It's just having, like, a paying sub to have to play the game can be a bit annoying. A couple of people that have popped in have had that similar experience, but yeah, man, enjoy. Hope you have a good time with it all. But yeah, we're back in Lord of the Rings Online, back in Eregion. We've got a pretty exciting stream today. We're going to be hopefully heading into Moria. I think, level are we? Nearly halfway through 49, so very close, very close. Moria is just over there. Just in the distance, I can almost see it. But yeah, so going to be a pretty exciting stream. Going to do a bit more questing around in Eregion, and then do the sort of the pre-Moria quests, like the expedition quests around there. Catch up on the book quests as well. Probably get our legendary item, our first like legendary weapon, which is pretty wild. That's going to take us a bit to figure out actually, like what things we're going to get and all that. But yeah, hope everyone is well, and I figure we just get straight back into it. Where were we last time? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it's Bacon's birthday. Frodo is looking for an adventure to assist him with a surprise for his Uncle Bilbo. Travel to Rivendell. Cool, okay. I don't really remember that quest. Like this festival time of the year. That's cool though. But yeah, last time we were doing the quests around here in Etched Eregion, and we had to quickly find the thief. So let's go do that. Hello, Jukar. Ah, Sirion. Cool. Awesome. Is the monthly subscription or anything why you don't like the legendary servers? I like the idea of the legendary servers, like reliving them. Yeah, for sure. Well, it's just more that like the normal games, the normal sort of, you know, I guess retail servers, you can still go through and experience all of those things in the same way. So it is really just a subscription. If you're okay paying for that sub, then totally, man. The other downside is the player base and that sort of thing. It kind of fluctuates with sort of the amount of people actually there, because once most of the content has been done towards like the end of the game, end of like the expansion, everyone just goes back to the normal servers. So there's a couple of reasons for that. If you're enjoying it and stuff, like, don't let that hold you back, for sure. It's just something for new players. I definitely suggest, like, going and just playing on the normal servers. Standing Stone Games kind of advertised the legendary servers towards new players, but I feel like they're really designed towards the veteran players, people who have been playing for a long time. Just because of, like, the way, yeah, it's, you know, you have to pay to be playing it, and the normal servers you can get just essentially the same experience in a lot of ways, because you still go back and you do all those same areas, you know. Yeah. Oh, there's a silver one. Nice, nice. Okay, we've got some high levels around. We've got to be careful. Oh, there's that dude. Oh, we should do some inventory clearing. Is that like Bill the Pony or something? Or one of the horses? This guy's just gone and stolen it? This guy's actually pretty tough. Now hopefully we don't have to deal with any lag today. Hoping that since we played, some random update hasn't happened that's made the game laggy. Retrieved a cooking pot. Oh, okay. It wasn't the horse. It was the cooking pot. Let's go back up there. Oh, in dire need of some bag clearing. We should do some crafting and stuff before we get into Moria as well. I am going to like try to push to get to the gates of Moria though. So we've got a bit of an interesting stream today because I'm going to get to Moria and then I'm going to stop and kind of talk a little bit about what we have done since level 1 to 50, all the places we've been, just a little bit of an overview, that sort of thing. And then I'm going to be editing that into a video for the YouTube. It's sort of like a recap of levels 1 to 50, the places we've been, things we've done, the challenges we've accomplished. And yeah, so that's going to be kind of fun. So I'm going to try to get to Moria, get to the Walls of Moria, and then maybe once we like get into Moria, we might go do some crafting, catch up on things, because we probably want to get to at least the next crafting. Would be nice. I mean, if I Link's pelts right here. It's interesting how all these quests around here are actually level 50. All these mobs are. Okay. Nice. Easy. Let's get back there. Oh, I should actually check the stream. I didn't do my little share. Let's just quickly check everything's all good. Looks fine. We are also streaming a little bit higher bitrate as well. I've bumped up my settings a little bit, played with some things, trying out a little bit higher. So we'll kind of see how we go. Ooh, that's a pretty good sword. That's a really good sword. We're probably going to upgrade it soon, but I am taking that.
Can't you spare a moment of your time?
Damn.
How can I be of service? Will you let
Yeah,
me
hopefully
away?
the higher bit rate's a bit better, and I'm also at 60 FPS now as well. Howdy, Judge Dredd. How you going?
Will you lend me your ear?
Good to see you.
Pray, your need is worthy of my time.
Right.
Greetings, friend.
Defeat
Will you lend me
wolves,
your ear?
defeat half-orcs. Oh, I can go over there, okay. Sure. Let's go over here and do some things. We can probably start the book quests a little bit early as well. Small elf statue. Also curious as well, because I did change the settings over on YouTube a bit so that the delay should be a bit better. I'll just quickly have a look as well. Oh, that seems a lot better. Yeah, okay, that's a lot better. There's like normal delay over on YouTube now. Awesome, awesome. I just had to tweak some settings. I'm getting a tad of lag. It's lovely. It's weird that on Twitch it's saying I'm streaming like average stream bitrate too high. I'm gonna try put it to 7,000. Lower it a tad. That should be a bit better, hopefully. Don't know. Just gonna have to see. This is gonna be another sort of test stream. So we've collect statues, defeat, shot guitar. to defeat half orcs and something else around here. Defeat wolves or half orc wolf keepers. Half orc beasts. What's in here? Alright. Barrowed Morelas. Oh, there's our guy. Uruk Captains of a Region deed. That's cool. Summon and defeat all of these dudes, right? Alright, we're going full in. Easy. Lovely. Bit of lag, that's great. What's that? Fragile pages of ring lore. Oh my god. Random little cliff. Find these statues. Seem to be around the outside. Here's a couple. Statue. There's one. We're speedrunning. We're speedrunning. Wolf bounty's over there. Oh, that's just the... So there should be like half-orc beasts. Half-orc wolf keepers here, apparently around here. I haven't seen any of them yet. It's weird. Oh, who's this? Someone we can free. There's also some hidden statues. I do have my nameplates already.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Save him, okay. You must hurry before they realize I've been freed. I agree. Why are you walking? Hurry. Hurry. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna have to deal with summoned guys. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Quest item? Cool. Oh, we got the weekly update from Caesar. Gotta read that after we've done this. Where are these wolf keepers? I've not seen a single one of them. Oh my god. Desperate. Okay, after we've done this, we're gonna go clean our inventory as well. While we're safe. Maybe some things we can throw out. Like the loot boxes. Don't need any of them really. So we have some in the bank as well. Woodworker cases, we can throw them out. Should use all of these. Random bits of gear. What? Dude, you don't need to fight the boar. Which iron? I feel like little random bits of barrow iron and stuff. I don't know why we have that. Piece of gold ore. A piece of adamant. It's at least a bit better. How many statues? We need 2 more statues. And we have to find 5 of these wolf keepers. Oh, maybe they're over there. Okay, okay. Is that? Mushroom cap of fate. Oh, I thought it was like a hat. Oh, it's a pocket item. I thought that was good. That would be great. Oh my god. Okay. He can take them on. Doesn't have a lot of health actually. He does seem to do good damage though. That's a up. Oh. Yeah, look at him. Taking them down. Where to now? Anarandia. And Randy has escaped. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's go back in. Get some more statues. Oh. Oh, there's one. Sweet. These wolves hurt. One more over here. Nice. Tristan, over in YouTube. Hey, how's it going? It's good. It's going well. A bit tired, a bit of a sleepy day today, but yeah. How are you? Good to see you. We're doing some Lord of the Rings today. I think last stream was Subnautica, right? That you were there, which was great. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, we're doing our hardcore Lord of the Rings Online character today. We've got a pretty interesting day as well. We're going to be heading into Moria, which is cool. So yeah, currently just doing some quests around Eregion. And then going into Moria. But yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Everyone that's popped in and is watching. How are you guys doing? Currently looking for orc wolf keepers, which they seem to be very scarce. My god. There's none of them around here. Oh, there's one. Sweet. Let's give him all a relentless swipe. That's awesome. I just got done playing some modded Skyrim. Nice. Oh, I miss Skyrim, man. What a good game. I've played so much of Skyrim, like when it came out and for about a year or so after, that like I just can't go back and play it. Like I try so many times to go back and do like a full playthrough, but I've just played it so many times. I did actually do a bit of a playthrough of it that I got pretty far through like a year ago. Just before my daughter was born, actually. I actually was playing it on my Switch in the hospital, which was pretty funny. But after that, after she was born, I didn't play any more of the playthrough, so I haven't gone back to it. But yeah, I just have like played the hell of it, like played it so much that it's just like it's so hard getting a proper playthrough again, and I have to use mods and stuff like that. But I found because I was playing on like I think it's like the legendary version or whatever it is that you can get on like console that has like a whole lot of sort of like it's like a whole lot of mods in it, but they're not really mods. They're like, I guess, content that's been confirmed by Bethesda, but I guess they're mods. I'm not sure if it's like mod creators that actually made them or if Bethesda made them, but that was cool because it was like you know, playing it an official version, but there was essentially mods in it, you know, new houses and new things and this and that. I did like that. Yeah, such a solid game. Here's one. Seems like they kind of roam around a bit. Yeah, where are you at in your playthrough, Tristan? Is it a new Skyrim playthrough, or one you've been playing for a bit? Or are you finished with it? Have you played Kenshi? No, I haven't, but I have seen and heard of Kenshi. Pretty cool game by the looks of it. That could be a cool one for the future. Bit of a sort of very interesting out there sort of game with pretty hardish sort of learning curve, I imagine. Another sort of game that I've heard is very similar that I love the hell out of is Outward. Very cool game. I really love Outward. I'm really keen for the second one, actually. I think there's going to be one, like a second one coming out soon. But I've heard they have some similarities. You know, obviously they're still definitely quite different. But, yeah. Yeah, Kenshi would definitely be a cool one for the future. And yeah, when Outward 2 comes out, we are 100% playing a playthrough of Outward 2. Yeah, I just got to keep circling around. It's a new one. I'm just up to getting Esbern from Riften. Nice. Cool, cool. Best part, that start of the game. Exploring it, getting through those places for the first time. Have you played much Skyrim before, or... yeah. Sounds like if you're playing modded, I'd assume you probably have played it like a bit. You playing pretty heavily modded, or just like a couple of sweet mods? Yeah. I'm trying to take over the world in Kenshi, overthrow the other empires. It's been 6 real-time years. Really? Wow, Judge. Like, wait, 6 real-time years in the game? Or IRL? Or is it kind of like... Because I don't really know how the time works for that game. I assume it might be similar to Outward, right? Where you have like a day-night cycle and then the days go by and things evolve, right? Like things happen as time progresses. In real life. Wow. God damn. That's impressive. I'm curious how Twitch stream is going. I don't know if Alette, if you're around at all watching. I've tweaked some things with the bitrate and the quality and stuff like that, so I'm kind of curious if things are a bit smoother, if things are less blurry. Twitch is just telling me it's a bit all over the place. Have a quick look at this. Alright, it's stable. It's just weird. It's like... It definitely seems stable, but it's just like weird how it tells me. I don't know, maybe I should just go back down to 6... Ooh. Back down to 6,000. I don't really know what the... I figured like putting it up a little bit because like the soft cap is 6,000 on Twitch and the hard cap is like 8,000. That it might help a little bit just with yeah. Tristan, I've beat the game once before, but I'm playing with my mum beside me, taking her through the journey with just a couple of mods. Oh, that's awesome, Tristan. What a great idea. The game is that vast, it's crazy, Judge. True. That sounds cool. Sounds like a crazy thing to get into. I'll have to play it sometime. You should try an Oblivion Remasters playthrough. Maybe it might bring that similar Skyrim feel. I would definitely. That's a good idea. The only problem is my computer can't run it. I actually tried to. I need an upgrade. I tried to get it all like a while ago. I got like Xbox Game Pass to try it to see if I could run it, and it just wouldn't run. Like, yeah. I think my graphics card, as much as it's like okay, it doesn't have enough. What is it? Sort of like VRAM or something. I don't know. It's really weird. And then I just gave up because I was like, if I can't run Oblivion, what's the point? Like, you know, I just go back and play the original. Oh man, I can't play it on my current Xbox either, so I feel you, yeah. Yeah, I tried so many things as well, tweaking it, like messing with settings and all this sort of stuff, you know, and just didn't work. And then I was just like, you know what, why am I even trying this? Like, I just need to get an upgrade. So there's a couple of things like that, a couple of games like that will be cool to play, but will require us getting an upgrade. I've got some fancy sparkling watermelon soda from the Asian grocery. Trying to see where this is exactly. Sam Geff FNC, where is that? Sam. Well-being land. The hell is well-being land? Cost is honest. Challenge with passion and faith. What is this? Oh, they're like international. Like an international food company. Well-being land. Alert! Oh, hi, I'm listening, but I can't watch or chat. All good, all good. No problem. That ominous music out of nowhere had me spooked. The out of nowhere music in LOTRO can get you like that. Okay. I was just trying to figure out where this was from exactly, whether it was like a Korean sort of drink or whether it was like maybe Chinese or like Taiwanese or something. I don't think it's Japanese. There's too many words on this. Oh, it's a rainbow. The hell? Rainbow in LOTRO? This is a weird weather for rainbows in LOTRO. What the? That is so funny. Oh, I've got to get a clip of this for the thing. Rainbow at night? I know, right? That is so weird. I've got to get a running clip of this for the intro 100% because it'll go away, I reckon. Alright, just bear with me. I'm going to quickly do some magic here. Do a bit of this, do a bit of this, and then we're going to get a little clip here of me running over that way. Alright. Oh, no, it needs to be more like here. I'm invisible, I know. Alright. Oh, nah. I need it in full view. That, okay. There we go. Run. Nice. Alright. It's left. Camera back on. Chat's back up. Lovely. There you go. There's a little behind the scenes of how I make the intro for the series on the YouTube when I upload it. Had to get a clip of that because I don't know how long that's going to be around for. It's so weird, a rainbow at night though.
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending. Grey is the shadow
Like
upon
relics.
my heart. Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
What can I do for you? Will you lend me your ear?
Oh man, you know what I just realized as well? The Let's Torpedo clip that she got from the other night of the Subnautica stream is #1 on the clips leaderboard on Twitch. She did it.
How can I be of service?
Alright.
Megavanen. Mind my words, traveler.
We are getting close. Might run over to this other area and just see what I can pick up.
Megavanen.
Get you done. Yeah. I guess we'll get this. Can we sell stuff while we're on here? Ah. I'm getting off. Follow the road, but I'm selling things. I don't know. Heavy armor, that is pretty good. Not as good as our set though. Something I find so weird about Skyrim is how old the graphics are and somewhat bad they are doesn't change the fact that the game for me is so darn beautiful. 100%. Like, I think a lot of games are like that though, right? I think, like, good graphics is just a scam. Honestly. It's like, good graphics is just, like, so sort of dependent on your perspective of what you like, you know? But I guess people say good graphics is like, oh, like more realistic graphics. But that's just more realistic graphics. That's not good graphics, you know? Good is like very subjective. And like, it is funny that though, because like when Skyrim came out, I remember it being like when it came out, it was like, holy, look at these insane graphics. We don't have a game like this. And then people started to kind of realize all of the, you know, the little bugs and things like that. Yeah, and it does look so good. Graphics don't make a game, it's the gameplay, I feel. No, well, graphics still makes the game. Like, I wouldn't say that. I just think that it's not like a whole thing of like, you know, good graphics being graphics that's like realistic and super high definition doesn't make it good. You know what I mean? For some games I guess it does, you know, but it's like, You know, graphics still makes the games good, but the graphics don't have to be insanely high resolution and realistic to make them good, right? It's like a balance of everything. It's a balance of like the graphics and the gameplay, and yeah. I definitely think though you're right though, Judge, that like the gameplay is what's important in a game. You know, you can have a fun game that has like no graphics at all. It's just like characters, you know, like Dwarf Fortress or something like that, you know, right? But graphics does have a role to play in games for sure, but it's not this like I feel like big AAA companies see it like the first thing. It's like that's what we have to get to be really good first, and then all the things come later. It's like, what? You're not making a movie. Like, you're making a video game, right?
What do you need? Will you lend me your ear?
It's weird. It's like someone writing a book and then being super like weird about the fact that the book looks bad. You know what I mean? Like that the pages aren't perfectly page colored or something. You know, it's a book. It's in the words is what matters and the story, right? Why would you care about the look of it? It has a part to play, you know, the book of the cover of a book and the way the words are written all come into play, making it like easier to read and that sort of thing. But the truth is that you shouldn't notice it, right? The focus is on the content and the stories and the writing. Like, if you're noticing something about the book's design, then it's probably bad, you know? Unless it's like, you know, the front cover or something like that, you know? But yeah, I don't know.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
I think a lot of AAA companies just kind of have taken the Hollywood grind and then put that into video games. Yeah. The bad graphics is why Halo CE is my favorite game. 100%. Yeah, Halo has better AI than most big AAA games these days. 100%, yeah. AI is incredible.
Sorrows, will you lend me your ear?
Who's this? Who's gone?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Don't have any. Do I not have any quest slots? Oh my god, I don't have any quest slots. I'm gonna have to get rid of some quests. Right. Yeah, true. They're trying to make the next Pixar film. Yeah. It's definitely something you want to pay attention to, you know, like games, it's like the combination of all those things, right? Like if you think about it in terms of like art, and it's kind of like a stairway from books to movies to games, where, you know, like books is a story element, it's a narrative element that you're reading, you know, and then movies takes that narrative element and makes it visual. And so now it's balancing those two things, right? It's like about balancing the narrative, the writing, and then also all the visual things, you know, the visual effects, the art in it, you know, all those sort of things, the acting, the screenplay, all of that, right? So it's like the next step from books is to a movie which splits things in two and balancing those. And then games goes to that next level where it takes that same thing and splits it into three parts, where it adds interactivity, right? So then you have the narrative, the story, you have the visuals, the art, the scene play, the actors like NPCs, and then you have the interactivity, the gameplay, the, you know, interacting with the game, the way your progression works, you know, it's like it steps up to that point, right? And so the truth of it is it should be balanced. Just like with movies, it's balanced. Like there is definitely outliers though, like you wouldn't just say there's only movies that have a perfect balance of visuals and story. Some are very story focused and visually different, you know? So there's definitely going to be outliers around that, but that's what a video game is to its core, right? It's the components of book narrative, movie narrative and visuals and that extra interactivity component, you know, which is what makes it unique. So that is what should be the focus, is that interactivity, that gameplay, you know, because that's what makes it unique out of those other two mediums. Like, if you're not focusing on that, then why not just make a movie, right? It's like an example of some of those games that you kind of play that just play it for you, you know, story games and that sort of thing, that you're actually just, you're not really interacting much. Like a bad story game, there's not much interaction, right? And so it's like, why can't this just be a movie? Why can't I just sit and watch this? Because I pretty much am, you know? So that should definitely be the focus, but then there's still going to be those other elements, right?
Three-light melon.
Okay. Well, we have a heap of quests now. Do we want to pick up?
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
I guess we could pick this quest up and go in and see. What brings you to this place, traveller? An expedition of my folk have come to Holland to seek our kinsman Balin within the vastness of Khazad-dûm. But I deem that this has naught to do with your affairs. Still, our lords Bozzy and Broga have recommended that we accept whatever help is offered to us in this matter. Did they mean outsiders, I wonder? If you truly wish to aid the dwarves in reclaiming the halls of their fathers, speak with Tolk on the other side of this archway. We have not heard from Balin for many years, and we may find the great halls of Khazad-dûm empty or full of danger. Ooh. Alright then. Well, should we go in? Let's go in. Let's do it. So this is the Walls of Moria, which is a cool little area just outside of Durin's door, which is going into Moria. So exciting. There's a couple of quests around here, and I think it actually sends us back at some point to go to Rivendell. Welcome to Holland, Hugh Jackman. We have followed our lords Bozzy and Broga here with the purpose of reclaiming the mines of Moria, lost to us for too many long years. If you're willing to aid us in this venture, we'll be grateful for as long as the mountains stand above the halls of our fathers. Know this though, Khazad-dûm was long ago taken from the dwarves by violence and slaughter, and has remained devoid of our kind throughout the long years. Balin led an earlier expedition to reclaim the great city, but there has been no word from him for many a year. We do not know what we may find within the mines of Moria.
Spies of our enemies are everywhere.
Alright. Defeat Kraben and Jag Talons. There are Kraben nearby. To the south, you can see where the Cyrano once flowed, but has dried up from the stream bed, is now empty. Oh, so this is like the river, the gate stream. Yeah. Cool. Grado over on YouTube, which other classes do you believe could solo max landscape difficulty? That's a good question. Welcome into the chat, by the way. I hope you're well. I reckon there's only probably a few options. I don't really know, to be honest. I have heard that Warden is another contender. That sounds wild to me because Warden's like so hard to play, but I guess it could be possible if you're like a really good Warden. Grado as well. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch as well. I appreciate it. But yeah, to answer your question though, like Warden, Bjorning, and the other one that comes to mind for me is Minstrel. I feel like Minstrel would be a good contender. Anything that can have a good consistent heal would definitely be a contender in max landscape difficulty. So yeah. Some of the other classes I think you could pull off as well. The problem I'd find with maybe like Runekeeper or Lawmaster or any of those classes that have heals, it's just not enough. And you're also really squishy because I think you have like light armor, whereas as a Minstrel, I'm pretty sure you have like medium armor. I may be wrong there. But so you're a bit tougher, you know? Az over in Twitch, welcome in, my dude, as well. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Needs something with easily available self heals. 100%. Yeah. I don't really know many. I guess would Runekeeper be an okay option? I feel like you might be able to pull it off with Runekeeper, but you'd have to be really careful fighting. At least you can fight at range, you know. But I feel like if you get into melee range, you're gonna be yeah, dealing with some stuff, that's for sure. We did a level 1 naked sparring contest a while ago and the Runekeeper dominated. Really? Wow. That's funny as. So might be doable. There you go.
Thank you for this, my friend.
Cool, okay.
The dwarves will prevail.
I've written a report for you to bring to Bozzy. Show him this document and he will determine how best to utilize your assistance. You will find Bozzy near some of the wagons beyond the rocky outcropping to the southeast. Just follow the road as it bends around the outcropping and turns at northeast. Alright. Having a stun at level 1 was OP. Yeah, true. That is great. Yeah, because the Runekeeper's stun. See, that would be cool with the Runekeeper. Runekeeper max landscape difficulty would be a lot of fun. It would be hard, but I think you probably have a whole lot of things you can kind of do. Kite guys around, you know, a lot. That would be cool. I feel like Minstrel as well, for me. Seems like it would be a lot of fun. Tristan, do you prefer old Fallout or the new Fallout? That's a hard question. Like, I'd say personally I have had more experience playing through the newer Fallouts. And I guess what do you mean by old Fallout? Do you mean like New Vegas and Fallout 3? Or do you mean like Fallout 1 and 2, like old school Fallout? I've never played any of the original Fallouts, like the old school ones, before they sort of got bought up by Bethesda, right? I said when they were Oblivion. Or I actually don't know how that worked, to be honest. I never played much Fallout New Vegas. I only played a bit of Fallout New Vegas, like, later. Like New Vegas and 3. Okay, yeah. Fallout 3 was the first Fallout game I ever played, and I really enjoyed it. And then I didn't play New Vegas because I just didn't have much interest. And then playing Fallout 4, I did really enjoy playing Fallout 4, but for different reasons. I liked the base build, you know, the whole settlement stuff in Fallout 4, and just as much as I did like parts of the storyline, I liked just the sort of the openness of it and just going out and just doing random stuff. So yeah, probably have more memories in the newer games, but I also like a lot of what the older games had more, and I know that they are seen as, you know, better by some of the core audience of, you know, the Fallout enjoyers. But personally, from what I played, I've just played more of the, you know, Fallout 4. E-Grado, yeah, I like the challenge, but maybe it is a bit too much for this game, max level difficulty, so especially thinking that I have never even reached endgame content for various reasons. Mostly, I believe game have really bad management over the years, especially regarding paywalls. Yeah, LOTRO has really good with its like pay to play sort of things. It's the cheapest MMO you're ever going to find. But yeah, I feel you though. You don't have to play a max difficulty though. I definitely suggest, if you want a bit of a challenge, just play on like difficulty 3. That's the maximum difficulty that you need to play to be able to unlock the deeds that you get from doing doing landscape difficulty stuff. I think it's difficulty 3, so you don't need to be on difficulty 9. Being on difficulty 9 is kind of just there for insanity reasons. So yeah. Find a difficulty that works well for the class you're playing. That's what I'd say. Because you're just making the journey more enjoyable for yourself, really, right? So, yeah. Minstrel struggles a bit with healing if you're red, but the range attacks have a huge range. Yeah, true as, yeah. Well, it's the same with Bjorning. Like, I mean, we've gone blue because we want to get all those heals and stuff. I've only played a Guardian, and even though he's tanky, I believe he was lacking healing compared to Bjorning, for example, that you play. So solo could be hard when going solo for team. Solo could be hard when going solo for team content areas. Yeah, like that's the thing. You just got to play it differently. You know, like playing a Guardian on max difficulty, you're probably not going to be able to. You know, unless you do specific things. But yeah. Started on the legendary servers and went up to level 50 with landscape tier 3. We'll see when I will continue to the new content they added on the legendary. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for sure. Well, they're at like Isengard now, I believe, for the new legendary servers. I think Isengard just came out. But yeah. Guardian doesn't unlock reliable healing until quite a bit later. So they actually do unlock a bit of healing though. That's interesting. I thought they had just no healing. So that's quite interesting. It's all a challenge. That's it, you know. Thank you for bringing me this huge Jackman and also for your efforts on our behalf. Our work here has been going more slowly than we expected. My cousin Brogier and I determined to seek Barlin within Moria some months ago, but it took many weeks to assemble an expedition of dwarves willing to accompany us. We chose a roundabout way over the mountains so as to speak with Lord Gloin, a close friend of our father's, about Khazad-dûm. Oh yeah, we've been doing stuff for Gloin, right? Up in Misty Mountains. His words were grim. I do not think he believes that our expedition will succeed. He has been too long without word, he said to us, for Barlin, son of Fundi, to live within the mines. I'm beginning to perceive the likelihood of his wardings, huge Jackman.
The Holding Gate is blocked with rubble.
When we arrived at the Holland Gate some days ago, we found the Doors of Durin sealed by rubble and debris. Our road seems poorly chosen now. I wonder if the Dimmeril Gate on the eastern side of the mountains is open. The dwarves of our expedition have been working to unearth the gate, but it is lean and hungry work. Bring them these lunches so that they may harbour strength for the labours ahead. Travel north up the slope between the rocky walls and you'll find workers resting all along the path to the Holland Gate, and there are more along the edge of the waters before the doors. Speak with War at the gate when you have done this, and he will have further tasks for you. Cool. Alright. Now, something I just realized, this area, I think, is an instance. That we're in. Is it? It is an instance. Because we don't, our landscape difficulty isn't on. Huh. Didn't know that.
We can only hope that Durin's Bane sleeps deeply.
We could go do these expedition missions. May as well. We're about to get level 50. I feel like we're not actually going to need to do any more Aragian quests. I also tend to play Red Guardian since I play solo, which is bad for group content. Yeah, you can always change things up though. You can always set up a different setup. It's good having like one setup that's kind of set up for solo stuff that you enjoy playing by yourself, and then have another setup for a group thing. It's quite easy to switch between them as well. So you can like have your two sort of setups here. Oh, we actually have a new point to spend. There you go. What will we spend it on? Max morale on this, surely, right? Yeah. Bit of max morale, that's nice. They get Catch a Breath, level 30. Thrill of Danger, trait in Yellow Tree. Warrior's Heart, level 32. And Juggernaut, trait at the bottom of Blue Tree. So quite a wait. Right, okay, but that's not too bad, though. It's cool they do get some heals. But yeah, going through the whole, like, getting to level 30 without any heals like that, though, oof. On Max Landscape, I don't know about that. Max Landscape seems to be reserved for a certain type of crazy or yawnings that are also crazy. I feel like, though, that's the thing. Like, that's why we've got to have the hardcore thing as well, you know? So falling off cliffs is definitely easy deaths in LOTRO.
Durin still lives. If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Oh my god, we're getting legendary item experience. Do we have that thing yet? No, chapter 10, okay. So you need to last the first 30 levels, yeah. And thinking about that would be quite hard, actually. Yeah, wow, this area is not... This area is an instance. That's really weird.
We can only hope that Durin's bane sleeps deeply.
Oh my god. I haven't compared with other classes since I haven't played them, but I feel like the cooldowns for the heals might be a bit big. I didn't even know about the Thrill of Danger and Juggernaut. I'm a really noob. True. Yep. Well, look, that's the thing as well. Like, playing Lord of the Rings, like, online without, like, landscape just normally is completely okay as well. You don't have to play on landscape difficulty or anything like that. It's purely there to kind of add an extra challenge for either people that have played the game a lot or people that just want a challenge, you know? But the whole point of the landscape difficulty is to give you that as an option. I wouldn't feel bad from playing on a lower difficulty, you know what I mean? Because you are limiting yourself by doing that. You're making it so that you are going to have a hard time doing certain content in the game. But there are points in the game that you play... like there's sort of points in the game that you will come across fellowship quests and group quests that you will not be able to do if you're on landscape difficulty. But if you're playing on normal difficulty, you can go through and do those solo, you know? So if you're more interested in like doing everything, I'd say just playing normal is the way to go, you know? But if you've done everything before and you want like that bit of a challenge, you know, landscape difficulty can be good. Or like if you just enjoy that more. Either way, I think it's great. That's the joy of the whole landscape difficulty thing, I'm recommending. I'm sad I chose to skip these side quests on most of my characters, so I can't go back and do them on my main. Yeah, true. Yeah, because as soon as you complete that book, this book thing, we can't go. Makes me wonder if no spoilers, the whole thing that happens in Isengard is an instance. True, Alette, actually. Very true, very true. Yeah, it is easy. I like the challenge. I like Souls-like games. True, yep. Yep, just tweak it to that difficulty that's right for you. And for a Guardian, I'd say, like, yeah, difficulty 3 sounds like the way to go. I know Dante Opia, who hangs out a lot, is playing a Guardian, and I think playing it on that difficulty 3 and has been enjoying that quite a lot. But in comparison to how big the games that you need to understand how it works, it can be cruel doing max tier. Oh yeah, max tier is just like, it's just there cause, right? I would never play a max landscape if I wasn't doing some cool challenge, you know? I would never do landscape difficult. LOTRO is my comfort game, as I said before. 100%, exactly, right? It's just there for if you want it to be there. And some classes, like we've said, it doesn't work. Like, it's not going to work the same for every class, because not every class is the same. It's what makes LOTRO unique. It would be boring if every class could do it, honestly. And every class could do everything. Back in the day, and hey Meowcat as well, hi as well. I do see you. I'm in rant mode. But back in the day, Lord of the Rings Online's classes were not balanced at all as well as they were. Minstrels could only heal. Minstrels sucked at dealing any damage. You really struggled to level by yourself because you couldn't. Like, you know, there was all the different classes were really just good at what they were good at, and that was it. And in the most recent years, Standing Stone Games has updated all the classes and made them viable everywhere. Every class you can play through the whole game with and completely comfortably do it. So the landscape difficulty is almost there now to be able to bump that difficulty up to how it was. So you can experience it like that again in some ways. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be the same for every class, right? Because that shows that every class is still unique and different, which is cool. So yeah. It's one of those things, right? Yeah. Collecting information. We just need to collect a bit more info. Yeah. Balancing at endgame is also a lot better recently. That's great. Yeah, that's cool as well. That's actually really cool to hear because that's one of the. Oh my god! I thought that was a whole. Because the fact that the balancing is really good, leveling and at endgame, like that's great. On legendary servers, Bjorning is a bit OP. Yeah, Bjorning's always OP though, isn't it? It should maybe have been balanced a bit differently as it feels like max tier difficulty benefits classes with heals. I guess, but I don't know how they would balance it without balancing the classes themselves. And you wouldn't want to balance the classes around landscape difficulty. Alright. Oh, that was the last map, wasn't it? Yawning is somewhat underwhelming at in-game PvP. Okay, it's not bad, but not S tier. Yeah, yep. I'm not really into the high-end LOTRO meta gaming anyway. I think the whole point of the updates that they did was to make it so all classes are viable. And like, there's going to be classes that are better and stuff, and some people like that, right? Some people want to be like the best class and do the best damage and stuff, but as long as I can do the content, that's all I care about. Everyone, my show is on. Yeah. Yep. They just need to give certain classes their healing skills early on. That's a good point. Yeah, that would be a good way of doing it. Without, like, doing anything too crazy. For me, I just kind of assumed a lot of classes just didn't have any. You know? It's fairly arbitrary when certain classes get their healing skills. Yeah. Where are we going? How do we get out of here, guys? This way, right? I think it's this way. I always get lost in this cave. Lawmasters used to not get their self-heal until level 77. Yeah, wow. Lawmaster was my main for a while, and I think it must have been after those updates. But yeah. I did a 3-hour WoW stream today. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, Meowcat, I did see you playing a bit of WoW. That's very cool. Hope you're enjoying it. Assume playing a bit of Turtle. Or something else, maybe? Oh my god, this place. What? Honestly, min-maxing is nice, but I enjoy more in this game the level up process with quests and stuff, and not just try and maxing the character level as fast as possible like other games. Exactly, yet. Honestly, it's in my opinion that LOTRO isn't for that. You can still do that, definitely, but if you try to max and like get to the end of the game really quickly, you're gonna burn yourself out. Because the game's not really designed for that. Like, you will have to put so many hours in so quickly to get to that point quickly that you'll just burn yourself out, and by the point by the time you get there, you're just like exhausted.
But we have heard no word from him.
But yeah, slowly getting it up is the way to go for sure. I've never been a fan of like fast leveling, and I remember I used a Valor boost on one of my characters once, and then I never played him again because I just was like, yeah, why did I do that? I regretted it so much. It was like a Runekeeper I was leveling. I got him to like level 50, and then I just played a character and leveled through like past 50 and up to like a certain level. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do a level boost that I had just from some rewards. Maybe I'll just do a level boost and see, because I've just done all this content, and as soon as I did it, I regretted it and never play the character again. That's just me. On Warmane, yeah, nice. That's why I wish I had the money to be able to pay for VIP, but alas, I'm broke. I'm going to when I have the money, but all mine has gone to the stream stuff this week. Yeah, fair enough. For LOTRO, you mean? For VIP? Is that what you mean?
If it were not for the prospect of finding me,
You really don't need to pay for VIP for LOTRO. Just get it once and then never get it again. Put that Explore Our World thing in. For anyone that's new, that's jumping the stream or new to LOTRO as well, open up the LOTRO store and type in Explore Our World into the bottom left down here of the coupon code. It gives you like all of the content up to level 140. So if you're thinking of coming back to the game at all, just do this. You just go down here, type Explore Our World. You can even do it in the main menu. You don't have to like the character select screen. You don't have to log into a character. Just unlocks all the content for you. So you really don't need to pay for LOTRO to play it. And if you do want to pay at least once, getting VIP once is good. It makes your account a premium account forever, which unlocks a whole lot of things. And also, if you log into a character while you have VIP, it unlocks like Stable Master sort of travel around. So, but yeah, you really don't need to pay to play LOTRO unless you wanted to play on the legendary servers or have other sort of things, which I really love because I don't like being sucked into an MMO and having to pay a monthly subscription. I know most MMOs are like that, but it makes me feel like I have to play every day, and then that ends up making me burn out really quickly because I've like, as soon as I stop playing for a day, then I'm like, yeah, it's just that sort of going around circles with it. Ooh, that's a good. That is a good earring, nice. Yeah. Man, I lost the chance to pay VIP for life when it was $200. I was considering it a lot, but I also didn't have a job at the time. True. VIP for life, yeah. At least, look, honestly, it's not needed, man. Not needed. Sometimes I like to not have VIP on, because then you don't get your XP buff and that sort of thing, and there's some other things, it's just nice to just chill out, not do VIP. We're currently VIP on this character because I'm playing it like multiple times a week. And just for like the crafting speed as well that we get, that was the main sort of reason to get it. Get it once at least, yeah. And thank you 2025 still works. Yes, that coupon code, type that in as well. You get some mithril coins and stuff for that. Yeah, for content, just check for promos. They give so much. VIP and LOTRO points are nice for quality of life stuff, mostly a bit annoying sometimes, to be honest. They need money to maintain the game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's annoying at all, man. Exactly. They need money to maintain the game. And they give out all of this content for free. Like, it's not... Yeah, it's supporting keeping the game alive, and it's an old game that's still alive and still running, and it's because of that. So I'm totally down for those sort of things. I wouldn't, yeah. They don't force you to pay a subscription. Like, that's awesome. Okay. Sander. The subscriber town services item is my reason for keeping VIP. Same. I wish that there was some way to get it without VIP, because then I just wouldn't get VIP. But the good thing is all just quality of life. So you can turn off VIP. Oh my god, that's a weird cliff. You can turn off VIP and just deal with it. You know, craft a heap of stuff, go walking, you know, go make a coffee or something like that, you know. Yeah, it's all just quality of life. And the crafting speed, yeah, which is kind of the subscriber town services. It's like the potion thing you get, you know. It's subscriber buffs. You know. You get both of them when you talk to the lady. For me, it's that over the services. The services are handy, but you can just go to a bank to access all of this anyway. I don't really mind doing. Banks everywhere. Oh, we were going to read Cease's new weekly update, which might be actually... Oh no, this might still be going. New store code has been added. Yeah, thank you 2025 and explore our world as well, as we were just talking about. Use both of these coupon codes. Avala has a new single out, Violent Delights. It's now up for pre-sale. The link can be found in the Weirdo Territory Discord or in the GMC Discord. Aubrey and Ganto are busy on Twitch. Couple of mini birthday streams coming up next week. Make sure to keep an eye out. Yeah, Cease is doing some birthday streams soon. Stay safe in Middle Earth. Nice. Just used it? Nice. There you go. Yeah, it's nice that you get like a free mount pack. Level 50. Oh my god, guys, look at this. Completed Disciple and Apprentice of Claws. Oh my god. We got to level 50. Ah, should we put this on? We did it, boys. Yeah! Level 50! Wow. Do you reckon we should use the Disciple of Claws? I have the Undying title on because it kind of feels like... I kind of just like having the Undying title because it's just like showing... It's the best thing to show that we're hardcore, right? But that is so cool. That is account-wide as well, I'm pretty sure. Account-wide titles. I might just leave it off for now. A gift for the Eld Traveler. What's this? Item reduction. Oh. I'm just going to use that. I don't even want it. We got a new trait point. We're nearly unlocked. What do we need for that? One more point. Okay. Point in. We're going to read this. Oh. Wait, what? Is this upgrade Ferocious Roar? Wait. Increase Wrath generation in bear form by 2 every 3 seconds in combat. Ferocious Roar now heals 10% max morale on use. Does that upgrade that, or...? Oh wait, so that's just a passive to give us Wrath generation in combat. And that heals us now as well. Wow. Cool. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. And look at that. We got our next deed, guys. Adept and Master of Claws achieve level 130 on Fearless difficulty or higher. 30. We're so close, guys. Nearly at 130. Oh, man. Sweet. That's huge. Oh. We could just get into Moria. Well, let's go... Yeah, we'll just continue doing these quests and then... get our legendary item as well. That's going to be interesting. Level 50. I can't believe it, guys. This is Spartan. Welcome into the chat and thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Into the Blackboard. Okay.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Deliver lunches.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Abide here a moment and
Defeat
speak with me.
Ooh, sorry. Defeat cave lizards. A moment, if you please. 4 good dwarves inside the Blackboard. Okay. I'm looking for the dwarves.
These halls will be great once more.
Warrior sent you to check on us. We were separated shortly after entering this foul, dank cavern. Okay. Find a strong box at the top of the waterfall. Can't jump down the waterfall. Oh my god, this is so weird. Do you play other games related to Lord of the Rings? Yeah, we might be playing more in the future, definitely. I'm very new to streaming. We've played a couple of variety games so far. Played a bit of Age of Mythology, a bit of Examiner, and we're playing Subnautica at the moment as a sort of main variety game. So we do 2 nights a week of Lord of the Rings Online and then a night of Subnautica at the moment. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing more different things in the future. Obviously, like, our hardcore character could die at any point, and if that happens, things will be kind of changing with what I'll be streaming, whether I'll be streaming a different sort of LOTRO playthrough or just playing different games entirely. But yeah, we definitely going to play some more Lord of the Rings games in the future, that's for sure. Yeah. Like, we were thinking... I was thinking of doing some Battle for Middle-earth, going through the campaign of that at some point. I have played the hell out of it a lot, though, so... Some sort of ones that I haven't played as much would be cool. There's that, like, War in the North I'd like to go through and play again. That would be fun. Just play some random, like, LOTRO games as variety. I did want to play Lord of the Rings Conquest, but you have to set up, like, private server stuff for that. I'm not really sure how to go about all of that. So, yeesh. But if, yeah, if anyone has any game suggestions or anything like that, I definitely take them all into account. I will play what I feel like playing, but it is nice to, yeah, have some idea of some games. We do have a, sort of Discord channel set up just as a general sort of place to share bits and pieces, and it's where I mainly schedule my streams and let everyone know what's going on there, as well as on Twitch. There is a channel for game suggestions on there, so if you are interested, that is in the About section of Twitch, or you can type !Discord as well to make that pop up.
Not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
War in the North was fun to play with my brothers. Yeah, War in the North's a cool multiplayer game. That's why I was thinking it'd be cool to more do like a multiplayer co-op sort of thing with that, with some people. Should try modded games as well. What sort of modded games? What do you mean? Modded games. Any game can be modded, somewhat. Judge, is there a lot of classes for Sauron's side? Yeah, I don't know exactly. There's, yeah, I'm not sure of the actual Sauron side classes. That's something that we're going to do in the future, though. At some point, we'll do a stream where we go and play the Sauron side and do a little sort of fun stream with that, which I will schedule and set up. So if you guys want to actually come join, it will be something set up for the stream, you know, so anyone could come and make a character and join in, and we can just go like run around in the Entmoors and do some crazy stuff and probably get destroyed by high level actual players that know how to play the play by PvP. We're not jumping down there. Yeah, no way. But yeah, there are currently 6. One more coming eventually, says Az over in Twitch. So yeah, 6 classes, 7 to come. 1 to come, I guess. Yeah. Example, Medieval 2 Total War has a nice Lord of the Rings mod called Divide and Conquer. Oh, like mods for that are Lord of the Rings based. Yeah, for sure. That's a good point. I do like a lot of Mount and Blade, and I actually streamed a bit of Mount and Blade when I first started streaming. It's not anywhere though, because it was before I was multi-streaming on YouTube. But I do like playing Mount and Blade. We actually played a bit of the Lord of the Rings Mount and Blade sort of mod pack. Yeah. That could be cool though. This way. Alright, this way. I've been doing some Moors the last few nights. Pretty fun. Yeah, true. That's cool. Yeah, definitely might be something we'd check out. And I'll definitely try to schedule and organize that so if people want to kind of come along. Because that would be really cool, I feel like, to do it. Open it up. Anyone can just come join in and make a character and... yeah. Alright, we found the dwarves. Crusader Kings 3 is one called Realms in Exile. Mount and Blade Warband has some nice ones. I'm waiting the Bannerlord ones. Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
These halls will be great once more.
Very good. Yeah. Mount and Blade could be a good stream game. Get input on what character to play. We could definitely do a stream Mount and Blade. They're very long games though. That's the issue with those sort of games. They would either be a game that we would play as a main game, which may be a bit too much. I do like jumping around and playing a whole lot of variety, but it could be just a thing that we might play a bit of and then, you know, see how far we kind of get. Talk to Wrathwood. Oh, that's to do the Fall of Moria. Yeah. Basically, oh, there you go, Judge. So if you wanted to know what sort of classes there are to play on Sauron's forces, there's an Orc Fighter, an Orc Defiler, which is like a healer, magic damage, a Uruk Archer, an Uruk War Leader, which is like heals and with a melee sort of with shield. There's a Spider, which has venom dots, crowd control, and debuffs. And then there's a Warg, which is like a stealth melee. So yeah, thanks for that, Az. That's a great description of all the classes there. Yeah. That would be really... that would be a lot of fun to do on stream. Get like a little army of everyone to join in.
These halls will be great once more.
Alright, this is it. Does this swampy area look familiar to anyone? You're pretty vulnerable as a creep until you reach rank 5, but can still be fun. Yeah, okay, so there is like an element of that as well, right? Where you're actually ranking up. That makes sense. But yeah, it could still be a bit of fun.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Rank 5 doesn't take long. Okay, that's cool. I was going to ask as well, now that there's a couple of you guys over on Twitch, is the stream running okay? Does it look good? Is the frame rate alright? Does it kind of feel a bit smoother and a bit less blurry than normal? I have changed the settings just very slightly, and I upped the bitrate a bit. Twitch is kind of telling me it's unstable, which is funny, but like, I feel like it is running better. Haven't noticed any issues. Cool. Okay, that's good. Yeah. There's going to be a bit of a test stream to figure out that.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Hey.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
We are running low on pickaxes.
Although I have YouTube audio playing while Twitch is muted to avoid ads. Nice! There you go. Nice. Well, you're still there, and you still get to like watch the ads, right? I guess audio play. Yeah. That's good. It's good. Good tactics. Okay, bring the pickaxes back to Bozzy. I don't like this water, guys. I don't like the water at all. I could just watch on YouTube, and my account there is just my IRL name though. True, yes. And then over in Twitch, you get to you know, you're popping up on screen as well. You get to do all your little things. Give me actually, I need to give myself a hydration check. I just realized. Dungeon Lurker, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Can you play you can play a bear? Yeah, this is the Bjorning class, which is like half bear, half man, half pig. No, half bear, half man, right? Not man, bear, pig. We're man, bear. Yep. I ordered a fancy new drink bottle online the other day. Can send pics in the Discord. Please do. That sounds very fancy. I'm currently consuming a sparkling watermelon. Little sparkling watermelon soda. That's very interesting. Oh wait, product of Korea. I found it. There you go. Some Korean sparkling drink. Pretty good, actually. Yes, Dungeon Lurker, and anyone new coming in for the stream, welcome in everyone. I hope everyone is doing quite well. We are currently about to go into Moria. We're just doing the quests outside of Moria. Gantaran sounds dangerous. Welcome in, my dude. Hope you're doing well. I agree with that Gantaran fella. Yeah, what an interesting fella over there as well. It's so weird how it's like the same picture. Like, I think you've got a doppelganger. But yeah, welcome in, my dude. Hope you're doing well. How you going? But yeah, anyone that's sort of jumping in here for the first time, we are about to head into Moria. We've been doing quests outside of Eregion, and yeah, we're now at the sort of Walls of Moria doing some of the sort of quests around here and about to head in, so which is really exciting. And once I get to the gates of Moria, you guys might want to stick around as well. I am going to be briefly talking through our whole journey from level 1 to 50, everything we've done, the places we've been. Very sort of briefly going over it, which I'm then going to be editing into a YouTube video, as well as getting clips from all the areas we've been through, that sort of thing. It will be kind of like a catch-up sort of video over on the YouTube for people that want to catch up on the journey. And then I'm going to be doing a new one of them every expansion if we're still alive. So yeah, pretty excited for that, just to kind of talk through what we've been and that sort of thing, and our journeys along the way. But yeah.
We will need both branches and stones to
Cool, I want to see more. And nice, yeah. What? No way. Yeah. I don't know what to call you guys differently. Gantaran 1, Gantaran 2. Who's the real one? Who's the clone and who's not the clone? This is going to be one of those situations where I've got to take one of you out, and I don't know who's the real one. Wait, the real one's here. Alright. Gotta get some branches and help Ori with this task. Man, when do we go and get our legendary item? I think it's... I keep feeling like it's gonna be any second, right?
Imagine the adventure that
Suitable sharp stones. Get some Eregian stones. Lovely. Just happen to be here. Very interesting stones. At the end of this quest line. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, what you been up to, Ganto? I hear that you are going on a bit of a break, which I'm not sure, like, if you're already on that break or not, right? You still got a couple more streams, right? But yeah, that made me shed a tear. That's for sure. I'll be waiting patiently. I'm going on an adventure. Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm excited for you, man, though. It sounds like it's a bit of a mystery adventure as well. Is it something that we're going to find out what you're doing, like once you're back or something like that? I think you mentioned on stream that some people that've sort of hung around the community probably know. I'm a bit too new for it all, so I haven't really paid enough attention, but yeah. End of this week, I'll be taking a break. Okay. Yeah, wow. You may find out during my adventure what is going on. Oh my god, that's so ominous. During your adventure. Does that mean you might do like a stream or something like that on your adventure, or would it more be sort of finding out through a video or something like that, maybe? Or maybe you got accepted. Am I allowed to guess?
As always.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to spoil things if I accidentally guess it right. But I don't think I can guess it though. If I find the time, I will. Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. Because I know you did mention that you have applied for being an extra for the Hunt for Golem, which is very exciting. I know it is a very roll of the dice for that to happen though, so I kind of thought that like that couldn't be it, but also, I mean, maybe. I can't imagine it would be that long though. Oh no, I wouldn't find that out until next year. Yeah, okay, yeah. I had a feeling that would be something a bit different. perfect. These stones. Can't wait to get into Moria. Okay. Back to Bozzy. Let's go. Well, man, I do hope you have a really great adventure, though. That's for sure. Wherever that takes you. You take one step out of your door, you never know where you get taken off to, you know?
We will start repairing the pickaxes right away. Bordy is a good boy and will grow into a fine dwarf.
I reckon his preference for tail spinning over hard work will pass in time. My cousin Brogier and I were no different. It'll take some time to fashion pickaxes. You'll find my cousin north of here. Okay. Brogier again, up here. But how long are you going to be away for, though, Ganto? Is it something that's a set sort of time, or is it kind of a bit, who knows? I feel like I'm asking questions because I'm trying to like fill in my bingo to figure out what it is. I've got some chalky milk actually here. Oh yeah.
What do you want?
What do you
Very busy
want?
with my work. Some madness has taken the worst of this place.
The wolves. Can you hear their shuddering voices on the wind? I sent my son Broin to challenge these beasts of shadow, but he has not returned. He is probably wasting time with my cousin's boy, wagging his tongue by the stairway yonder. Turn to Syrian's dry riverbed and climb the opposite bank whence the fell clamour comes. There is a cave in the far southwest. It could be that you'll find some explanation for the creature's wrath within the cage. The cave. Okay. Down there. Right. I will definitely be gone until at least the 20th of October. So, okay, so like a month. Okay. That's not too bad. But still sad. Can we all get some sads in the chat for Ganto going away? and some happies because he's going on an adventure. Jealous, that's for sure. My life is just an adventure at the moment.
The glorious tale of Broin the Mighty. That's what they will call it.
You're the traveller who helped Bori with gathering those stones, aren't you? I thought so. I have an eye for faces and never forget a name, especially one belonging to an adventurer. Of course, the more dangerous deeds you accomplish, the more memorable you'll be. That's what I'm hoping to do, you know, once we get inside Khazad-dûm. Bori and I will become great heroes, and stories of our adventures will be told all over the land. Years from now, the glorious tale of Broin the Mighty could inspire young dwarves, just as the songs of Durin and of Thor and Oakenshield inspire Bori and me today. If you'd like to help me with the task my father gave me, though, I wouldn't turn it down. There are shadow walks to the south. Alright, let's go take out some shadow walks. There you go, Ganto. Ganto's given... supporting himself with the love hearts. Geo... TWD, welcome into the chat, my dude. Or dudette. Hope you're well. Welcome, welcome. We gotta go down there again. Oh, okay. They die so easily on normal. I know, right? One mere swipe and they are down. Yeah. Feels weird. I want to get out of here. I don't like it. I'm doing decent, just insanely sleep deprived. How are you doing? Also, I'm a dude. Nice, Geo. Am I saying that right? Geo? I guess that sounds right. Or Geo. Geo. Yeah. I am doing well. I am also a bit tired as well, but I think as the stream goes on, it kind of goes like this, right? energy levels start here towards the end of the day when I start a stream because I'm like tired after the day, and then it kind of goes doo, 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 as the stream goes on, and I get more and more energy because I'm chatting and having fun. And then I'm like, I get here, and then towards the end of the stream, it starts going back down again. And then we kind of get to this point, and then we get a bit lower off camera, and then we stop stream. That's how most days go. So where are we? We're 2 hours in. So actually, we're right here right now. We're on the high energy point. You can probably tell. Me, but my energy drops after an hour. Yeah, man. Oh, you're like, yeah, you working every day. You also stream every day as well, Ganto, pretty much, like on most days, which is wild. Like, I definitely would struggle to do that. I need like my day off to edit and to do things, but also just to chill and like go to sleep a bit earlier, you know, and like do dishes. Clean up. Yup, you'd be saying Geo, right? Nice. Geo. It's like a geode. Neil Patrick Hairless, welcome into the chat, Hairless Neil Patrick. Hope you're well. Question, why raise landscape difficulty? Do you get more XP and loot, or is it just harder? There is some things you do get. There's some extra little things you do get. Let's have a look here. Oh, we don't actually have it enabled at the moment because we're in an instance. So landscape difficulty is only activated in landscape. We're in this like sort of weird little instance here, but you do get a bit of an XP bonus from killing mobs and a bit of a virtue XP bonus, but you get some extra things along the way as well as like sort of titles, like Gantaran said there, yeah, like exclusive emotes and cosmetics and titles. There's some little things as well. Like we just unlocked our title, the Apprentice and Disciple of Claws, for getting to level 50, which is pretty cool. So this is actually the first title I've ever gotten from landscape difficulty, which is cool. And that's account wide, I'm pretty sure. So if you do it once, you get it on all your characters. There, the count wide, the tiles too. Yeah, it's so cool though, because it means you can kind of do it once on every character and get them all. Yeah, for us though, doing max difficulty though, in particular, is just a challenge. You only need to do like difficulty 3 to be high enough to get all of those unlocks. It's like difficulty 1, you can get the apprentice one, and then difficulty 3, I believe, you can get the next one. So, yeah, you don't have to play on max, which is 9. This is just because we're a bit insane, and it was kind of started as a bit of a meme, you know, like, oh, let's do max difficulty hardcore, see how far we can get. Now we're level 50. We haven't died yet. So, yeah. Which part of Oz are you in again? I'm from Victoria, Melbourne, sort of southeastern Australia, closest to you actually, really. And I'm kind of on the eastern side of Victoria as well, so we're so close, Ganto. Well, I guess actually like Queensland and stuff is pretty close. But yeah. Yes. I started playing this game like 3-ish days ago. Nice. Are you enjoying it so far, Geo? If actually, we've talked about this lots and lots and lots over and over again, but if you've just started playing and you're new to the stream as well, you should, there's 2 coupon codes you should use. There's Explore Our World in all caps, which I'm going to type in the chat for you. Explore Our World. You may have already used these as well, I'm sure, Gio, but if you haven't, Explore Our World. And also, what was it? Thank you 2025, I believe. CISA put out a new update we read today. Thank you 2025, yeah. So there's these 2 coupon codes there. You did the 2 codes, sorry, awesome. Just in case. I check with everyone because it's a big. I know a few guys over in Melbourne. Oh, nice. Oh, there you go. Some of the lads. Small world, I'm sure. It's how it is. I love it here. I've done Thank You 2025, but not Explore Our World. Oh, Meowcat, do Explore Our World. You do have until the 3rd of November. It's for the next like 2 months or like a month and a half. So, yeah, you've got plenty of time to do it, but definitely do it because Explore Our World gives you access to all of the quest pack contents up until a level 140. All of them. So yeah, definitely get in there and get that. But yeah, you do have a lot of time to do it. All right. It's 7 AM right now, Geo. Where are you exactly, Geo, in the world? I assume... Oh, man, where would you... Okay, let me think about this. Let me think. You'd be somewhere... Maybe in America? Somewhere in the US. Well, it could be anywhere like North America or South America, I reckon. East Coast US. Okay, alright, yeah. I didn't give a good enough exact location, but I like trying to guess. Are you streaming on Saturday? I should be streaming on Saturday, yes. Yes, you are. I see the schedule. Yes, we have a new schedule now, Ganto, yes. So we do Tuesdays and Thursdays LOTRO, and then Saturday or Sunday is a stream day. So this, I do try to aim for Saturdays, though, as the day. And we should be able to do Saturday. So, yeah, it should be fine. Here's a follow, Geo. Thank you, Geo. I really appreciate it. Welcome into the follow crew. Oh, that's a good ring.
It is time, friend. Khazad-dûm awaits.
Yes, guys. Once you complete this, the expeditions will move into Moria, and any expedition quests remain in your quest log will be cancelled. Yes, we have done them all, I believe, though. Let's see. Talk to Bozzy and travel to the Doors of Durin. Cool. Let's do it.
I have need of your great skill.
I've posted some things up in the Discord if you get a chance to look, making some new LOTRO characters on Sting for some fun. Yeah, I did see that, yes. Which I will, I'll have to catch this. I'll probably be there at the start of the stream. Because you stream a little bit earlier than me. Which is, it's because you're a little bit ahead of me in time as well, right? Which is nice, so I can kind of catch a stream normally before I get on. But, yeah. Join the Discord as well. Nice, Geo. Yes, I do see you. There you go. There's access. Anyone else that is interested in joining the Discord, we do have a small little Discord channel. It's very much just for sharing bits and bobs, that sort of thing, about LOTRO, about other games, and about the stream and the YouTube. There's a sort of, the YouTube videos get sort of announced on there as well, and whenever I stream as well, stream schedules and that sort of thing. So if you are interested in that, it is very small, just for, you know, but so no pressure or anything like that at all, of course. But yeah. I'm starting later that evening. Okay, I'll have to see then, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll push variety to Sunday. You are doing new characters right on Sting, so ooh, that could be fun joining in. Maybe I'll come along and join in for the journey, Ganto. I'll see. That could be fun, because that's going to be your last stream before you go, isn't it? Ah. I think I'll have to. Follow Bozzy. This way, Huge Jackman. Yeah, anyone that isn't already following Ganto as well, I'm sure a lot of you are, because he's a pinnacle of the LOTRO community. But, yeah, go chuck Ganto a follow. He streams LOTRO and a heap of variety things. He's going away for like a month on an adventure to Mordor to bring the second ring There has been a second ring, guys. It has been forged in secret, but it's okay because Ganto's got it. He's taking it to Mordor. Gonna chuck it in the fire. We're all good. Don't worry about it. He's got it sorted. Last, like, there was something like 750 people in Peregrine, and 0 of those were under level 15. Pretty healthy. True. I wouldn't say I'm going to Mordor, but I can see the similarities right now. Oh, now you're Do you know what? When you first said you were going away and you said something like that, I did think, are you going to go climb Mount Everest? Or something like that? Don't tell me that's it. That'd be hilarious if it was. Oh, there you go as well, Ganto. There you go, my G. Oh, yes, and as you sent through your water bottles. Wait, left one was my old one and right one is the new one. Dude, it looks like a minion. I love it. That is a funny water bottle. That's cool though. Has one of those built-in straws. Yeah, I love those water bottles. Sweet. I'm gonna get distracted by Discord stuff. We're gonna defend Bozzy. Oh, getting a bit of annoying lag. 90 under 15, not 0. So there were... No, 90 of those people were under 15. Right, okay, yeah, yep. The servers are all pretty healthy at the moment. Since they've done all the server transfers and combined things together, like, it's been a bit jarring for people, but things are starting to come back, I feel like. You cracked the code! Just kidding, I ain't scaling any mountains. True. But it's some... I wouldn't say I'm going to Mordor, but I can see the similarities. Bro, that's so cryptic. But it's not to do with mountains. God, this is like... This is like a riddle.